Hello, everyone. Let's talk fibroids. Yesterday, I seen a post where, well, actually, one of my friends sent a post to me about fibroids because she know that I have a business, Sunshine Contouring and Spa, and we do yoni steaming. And I just came out recently with one of my fibroid controlling teas, which has been awesomely amazing, as well as it has really been helping me. And before I use my products, before I sell my products, I use my products. If it's something that I feel that's going to benefit me, except for I can't use my slimming stuff because I'm already skinny, okay? I don't want to be any skinnier, but I do my treatments on myself to keep myself slim because I feel like by me running a body contouring business, I shouldn't be advertising staying in shape, looking good, feeling good, and I'm not, practicing what I preach. But anywho, back to what I was talking about. Um, everybody has their own opinion about what works for them. Everybody has their own opinion about what doesn't work for them. But the way I'm advertising my fibroid controlling tea, it's working for me. It's working for me, and it's also working for other ladies that have been buying it for endometriosis, for fibroid problems, for the excessive bleeding, for the horrible cramping that fibroids will actually give you, as well as PCOS. I've also had clients to come in and do yoni steaming, trying to control those things. So what I have done as a business owner of my own business that I have branded, and I have got out here and networked and actually tried these herbs and more organic things to help us not get a have to get C-sections, which sometimes you may have to get a C-section because of emergency, but to not get C-sections, to not have to have hysterectomies, to not have to have long excruciating periods, which that's what I had. I had long excruciating periods. I had a little bubble gut, which later on I found out that I had fibroids. That was the reason why I went ahead and did something. I had to, because I was like, I know I'm not the only one that's out here suffering from that. I have had the fibroid surgery. I have did all of that stuff. I have taken the pain medication that they were giving me to help control the cramping. When my menstrual came on, I was cramping so bad that it felt like a horrible labor. It felt like a horrible labor, which my labors with my children were actually amazing. In and out. My last baby, he was a little too big for me to push out, so I had to get a C-section. Now that was an emergency. But things like that, yes, Sunshine Fibroid Controlling Tea does work. I'm going to see if I can actually leave a picture of my fibroids actually falling out. They actually fell out just like a placenta. And it was like this warm sensation, for you guys that have had a baby naturally, when you push your child out, and after you push your child out, you have to some of you have to push, actually, give labor to the placenta. I didn't have to do that. My placenta just came right on out, after I gave birth to my children. But when it did, it was like this warm, gushy feeling, like coming out of your vagina. And that's exactly what that fibroid felt like coming out. Now, before it came out, I had like really horrible, horrible. It was cramping really, really bad. I had like a very bad cramp that felt like contractions. And to me, it felt like I gave birth to that fibroid. It really did. But after I released it, and this happened after I drank my tea, I had one in the morning and I had one that night. And the next morning when I got up to use the bathroom, I was cramping real bad. I did have a bowel movement. I had a bowel movement. Maybe that's why I was cramping. I'm not sure. But I had a bowel movement. And right after my bowel movement, the fibroid came right out and it slid right. It was like a warm feeling. I was like, what the? And I looked down and it was like in the toilet. The fibroid was in the toilet. Now, mind you, I had my bowel movement wiped and was good. Actually got up, and then I felt like I needed to go back to the bathroom again. But when I sat down, the fibroid came right out. It came right out. So you guys, be careful. Yes, be careful with a lot of people out here telling you, oh, don't do this. Oh, don't take that supplement. Oh, don't do these meds. Oh, don't do this. Don't. You have to do what's best for you. I'm not on here trying to preach and tell you what not to do. What I'm telling you is do what works for you. You have to do your own due diligence and find out what works for you. And that's what I did. And when I found out that that worked for me, that's why I said, okay, I need to get this marketed. I need to put this on my label. I need to put this on my brand because this is too good to be true. And that's how I felt. I was like, this is too good to be true. And then my first time taking it, I was like, okay, let me do this one more time. And I've actually been taking this fibroid tea for a year. I've been taking this fibroid tea for a year. I had my fibroid surgery 2.5 years ago. It didn't do me any good. That fibroid surgery did not do me any good. I still had my heavy periods. I still had my bloating. I still had my horrible cramping. But now that I have been on my fibroid tea, I don't have that problem anymore. You can even ask any of my clients that you know that come to me. You can ask them, have there been times when, and you guys, if you're watching and you are one of my clients, comment down below and let them know the times where you had to bring me a Coca-Cola to rejuvenate me. Bring me chocolate candy to try to rejuvenate me because those fibroids were pulling everything from me. They were pulling everything from me. I lied in the bed for 7 days. 7 days before I started drinking my fibroid controlling tea. Facts. That's why I'm asking all of my clients that were like, because they were like, Sunshine, we cannot have you missing a day out of your studio because we need you. So they were like, what we need to do. And it was one time, one of my clients, she had a Coca-Cola. She was like, girl, drink this Coca-Cola. You know, you need a pep. Even though I don't drink sodas. All my clients know I don't drink sodas. I have sodas in my shop, but that's for my parties. But they know I don't drink sodas. So they were like, drink this Coca-Cola. You need a pep. And I drank the Coca-Cola and it did give me a little pep, but I still felt bad. So when I felt bad during my menstrual, that's what they would do. They would bring me Coca-Cola and chocolate trying to rejuvenate me. But now they don't have to do that because I am drinking my fibroid controlling tea. Yes. And when I tell you it's knocking those cramps out, it's knocking those cramps out like Rocky Balboa, baby. Knocking them out. Okay. And y'all, do what works best for you. I mean, like, for real. Do what works best for you. Yeah. So it didn't work for so-and-so. So-and-so did this. So-and-so did that. But have you tried it? Now, I haven't had anybody say my tea didn't work. I have not had a single soul that told me my tea didn't work. So be careful of these people getting on these social media platforms because they want to be heard, they want to be seen, or they're feeling some type of way because of their experiences, or they're expressing, not even that. They're just expressing what they went through. But always remember, just because what they went through with their fibroids does not mean you're going to go through the same thing with your fibroids. Do what works best for you, you guys. And that's your girl Sunshine coming at you with another FYI. Love you guys.